Weaponizing DSA and accusing a TikToker of defamation without evidence 2 weeks before a presidential election shows only Fine Gael's own weakness and fear. Obviously, I disagree and am prepared to defend myself. As a reminder, Ireland's lobbying register, public procurement documents and published press releases are publicly available information, and the receipts that correspond with that video are already public. The timing and the use of the DSA mechanism make this more than personal. This removal request during a live election is an attempt to chill public speech. This video has now been geo-blocked in Ireland only. The content was based entirely on public record. Any suggestion of defamation would rely entirely on tone. Nothing about the substance of that video is false or misleading. She just might not like that I was pointed in my phrasing. I'm going to appeal this decision and repost my video. I stand over it and I will defend it in court. What this is a manipulation of the democracy. I am entitled to free speech. The fact that there was 10 minutes of content from lobbying.ie that was so damaging to Heather Humphreys that she's tried to get it taken down is what you should be really asking yourself about. Don't shoot the messenger. Stop taking the meetings. This raises huge questions about how free speech and elections are being moderated. It shows an attempt by the Irish establishment to silence political journalism during an election. There is no malice or false statement in my video. My work critiques the systems and decisions of those in power. There is no mention of anybody's private life and no fabricated claims. The content relates directly to public interest and accountability during a live election. That is an internationally recognised justification for free political speech. And I listed my evidence with hyperlinks. I will be keeping all of this as contemporaneous evidence, and I will be filing a DSA transparency request under Article 1720. Apart from me being personally insulted and alarmed at the baseless accusation of defamation from my own government, the very fact that they have moved to take this down tells me two things. Firstly, it exposes to the population that Fine Gael feel fragile. When power feels fragile, control is their only reflex. Who cares what a random TikToker has to say, unless it's costing you votes? Don't blame me. The fact that you're hemorrhaging votes right now. Reflect on your actions. But this decision also gives us all a case study in the anatomy of a captured information ecosystem. This isn't even like a normal TikTok takedown where they remove the video and just claim ambiguous community guidelines violations and let the crap UX do most of the work. This is really targeted and specific. It's only geo-blocked in Ireland, and they're accusing me of defamation. I am shocked. I've never seen anything like this in my life. That's a sign of state-level intervention. It means I've done my job properly. This is a political instrument dressed up as moderation. I demand transparency and will be filing an Article 20 before the end of the day. TikTok is legally obliged to tell me who made that complaint. It's less about just removing the content because then they could just use their usual stick. This is designed to make me second guess myself. But I don't think you realise how enthusiastic I would be to go to court and defend myself against such a claim. This is them trying to signal to me, an Irish citizen, that they are willing to move this fight from culture into law. Because that's what scares ordinary users most. I'm not scared. If you try and sue me for defamation, you are just going to give me a platform in the High Court. Baseless weaponisation of platform takedowns and DSA laws during a live election, when evidence is provided, an attempt to turn public interest journalism and critique into a crime, will further expose your structure, not silence me.